What's up, folks? Welcome back to another daily scuttlebutt that's not so daily. And actually, I'm pre-recording this one for the next day because we actually have a whole lot of stuff we got to be doing, and I'm just not going to have the time to do it in the morning. So I'm going to do it now. But what's going on with the gathering house? Why aren't we working on a gathering house? Well, let's head over there and I'm gonna show you. So coming over here, for one, you can see a lot of these holes are just holding water. They're becoming, mosquitoes, heavens. I mean, this one here, this hole is actually just filled with mosquito larvae. But as we come down, right, it starts getting in. It just mud, caked with mud. And if you've ever dug holes in the mud like this, it's just not fun. But we are going to try something here in the very near future. I still have the auger on Lil Mac. And yes, Lil Mac's still not 100%. It actually has in the engine what's called blow-by, right? So in a diesel engine, it's the engine itself is not sealed up properly. So whenever it's doing its combustion, it has blow-by, and that's causing, exhaust and stuff like that to go back the opposite direction. A lot of the combustion, right? It's not running efficiently the way that it should be. And it's actually causing oil to blow out of the engine through the tube that's on top of the valve cover. So that's kind of what's going on with that. Anybody that knows anything about diesel engines or engines in general, right? Blow by is not good, and eventually it just needs to be rebuilt, right? If we're gonna hold on to this tractor for any type of long-term service. And it's just with that, it's just gonna take time and energy and a little bit of the moolah, right? So it's stuff's just not in the budget right now. But anyway, like I said, what's going on with this is we are going to still try to utilize the auger that I got from my buddies to try to dig these holes down. But because we are still in the wet season, I'm going to try to knock these out kind of one at a time, right? One hole at a time, possibly two holes at a time. Because obviously I still need to purchase concrete. I still need to purchase the forms, the round forms. I still need to get some other holes dug, right? We still need stumps taken out. I still have 1, 2, 3 areas that I'm not able to dig yet because of stumps. So that's all going to be a work in progress, trying to get those out. I'm probably going to have to hire someone to come and dig those out, with a backhoe, just to be able to get it done, right? But that's all added expense. So that's all stuff. And you guys have already known that, we've talked about this before, that I was still having to pay my ex, right, with a pretty significant amount. Well, that's no longer the case. So starting next month, right, our budget is going up. Is it a whole lot? No, it's not. So obviously with the help from y'all, right, it's always greatly appreciated watching our videos here and on the main channel. Obviously we're not even, monetized on this channel yet, so helping, from y'all to help us grow is greatly appreciated. That obviously the more funds that we have, the faster we can build. We are not rich by any means. So the more help that we can get from the community, the more help that we can get from our subscribers is greatly appreciated, and not always required, right? Obviously watching a video is free for you. It no monetarily things, but just watching it, giving a thumbs up, sharing it out, those are the helps, that we're asking for, just to help us grow. And that's it. That's all we need. Okay. Obviously any type of monetarily type donations and stuff like that is always helped. Those links are down in the description. whatnot, right? I have the Cash App. We have, all that other stuff that is down there. If you would like to do that, that's always greatly appreciated. And I've always said too that anybody that helps monetarily with any projects, that I'm putting your name tag, right? Whether it be a channel name, if you're a YouTuber, or if you're just a subscriber and you're just watching, that we put your name, either a first initial, last name, first name, only last, however you want it to be, right? And we put those onto a little copper plate and then hang that up onto that project as we're building it. Okay, so going back and looking, there's going to be a little plaque that says, that this was made by, all of these people, either, it's not just our hands that's building it. You guys are helping us through those means, right? And we want to give that credit where credit is due. So anybody that goes back and looks onto these buildings is going to know, hey, yeah, all these people helped out, and it's awesome. So I finally got the punch kit, all the letters and numbers, all the things that I needed. So now I can go and actually start making those. I've been saving, a little book of names. So already I still have those names written down, and now I have the ability to actually start doing that. But that's what's kind of going on with this is not only weather, is being able to get the products that we need to go forward, right? So we were always on a tight budget, and yes, we do have budget right now to be able to buy stuff, but we don't, because we are actually about to take a trip up to Chicago area, because my daughter that lives with her mother, my biological daughter that lives with her mother, is graduating high school this year. So here in about 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, she's graduating and she's going off to college. So, that's a very big milestone, and I want to be there for it. Okay. So, she's going to be there, for graduation, along with a parade, a Memorial Day parade, that shortly after her graduation. Okay. So yeah, we definitely want to be there for all that stuff and be able to see the things that she does, and just be there for that support, right? Because obviously, being in a divorced family like that, I have not been able to see her do a lot of the things that she does growing up, right? So just trying to support the best that I can. And yeah, well, all that stuff costs money, right? And it kind of takes away from things like this. Needing to buy a new windshield for the Jeep. I know, accidents happen. I had to go buy a new tire, or not a new, as a used tire for Dad, right? They were on the side of the road as we were coming home from helping Mike and such. So yeah, it's just all part of it, right? So, which Dad helps out, tremendously here around the property and other, things, and some of the money that they're out earning is to be able to go on their trip, right? Because they already have a paid vacation, but they still have to be able to get there. That part is not paid for, right? So the plane tickets and stuff like that to get there. So that's one of the reasons why they're doing a lot of stuff that they're doing right now, is to get the funds to go on their trip that they've had planned for a long time. All right. So, but all these things are going to be happening here very, very soon, right? All these projects, we're going to be getting to them. So we haven't neglected it. We haven't forgot about it. Even a septic, right? We still have a whole lot of stuff to do with the septic. We still have a whole lot to do with Mom and Dad's cabin build, this house build. That way we can get out of that monstrosity right there that's just falling apart around it. It's a brand new RV and things just falling apart. It's just falling apart, right? But that thing was also made during the beginning of, that C word that nobody likes to talk about, when the workforce was basically cut, dramatically. So that thing was basically put together with a skeleton crew, and we can tell, right? So we're ready to get out of it and whatnot. I don't even want to sell that thing because I don't want to even I wouldn't even give that to my worst enemy. We're probably just going to end up scrapping that thing, just tearing it apart and using the things that we can use out of it and just throwing the rest of it away or taking it to the scrapyard, because I'm telling you, it is not even worth selling it to anybody. I'll just continue, because we still owe monthly on that. I'll just continue to pay on that. But yeah, I wouldn't even sell it to my worst enemy. So, but anyway, once again, it's starting to rain. So we're already planning on that. It's rain this evening, rain tomorrow. And just take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Do what we can. But anyway, definitely appreciate y'all for following in on the journey, both here and the main channel. It's greatly appreciated. We're doing with what we can when we can, right? But we definitely love y'all. We appreciate you guys for helping us with every single watch, every single support. Even if you are able to help monetarily, that's greatly appreciated too, even a little bit more so, right? But it's not required. All that we ask is that you watch the video, watch some ads. You know, that's kind of how we get paid over on the main channel. Watch the ads, right? Share us out. So, all right, y'all. Well, I need to get going because it's about to open up. Anyway, make sure you're getting out there thanking a veteran every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great weekend. Later, y'all.